Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
Because I want to tell you why that impressed me so much. In the fall, before December, I went to school with a young boy, and his name was Junior Harrell. And he said, remember, we're 8 or 9, 10 years old, something like that, just kids. He said, you know, there's going to be a war with Japan. I never forget that. And I can tell you exactly to this day where we was at. You know, it was at school, and we was out on the schoolyard. And I don't know where he got his information at, but his dad was a preacher and very well read. He evidently picked it up from his dad. His dad was watching world events. If you're an older person, you're watching world events like we are today. We're watching world events. As a kid, we're living in a la-la land, you know. But Junior told me that. I'll never forget it. And it wasn't that a few months later till dead.
Did any of them personally affect your family at that time?
The war?
Yeah, I mean, how did that, obviously the ration.
Well, my brother was called into the Navy. He was a Navy veteran, and he was a telegrapher in communication in the Navy. Learned the Morse code, and I don't know how in the world he ever learned that crazy thing. You know how it did dot, and all that. And then had to learn it and copy it and decipher it and receive it and send it. He was on Okinawa. And he was in the Navy, but he was based in communication on Okinawa, and the communicators was surrounded by a bunch of soldiers. As you know, you don't want to lose that communication. He did not fight, but that was his job. And but anyhow, the neighborhood there, yes, we lost a lot of neighbors in that area of the country up there. Our neighbor, this Harrell boy, I was going to tell you, he had a brother named Darrell, and he went in the Army Air Corps, and he was lost over the English Channel. He was a top gunner under B-17, and that was the preacher's son, this Junior's dad. So that was the, and also a first cousin. Yes, the World War II touched me. And another thing I remember more than anything else about it, when we'd go to church, when Mom was sitting there worried, you know.
She was sitting there worried?
She was worried, yeah. Because, you know, we're in World War II. He's died. Oh, did you hear about this one? He died. Oh, yeah, he got shot down. He was lost. When reason she was so much worried about it, my first cousin, her sister's son, Charlie Loberg is what his name was. He was lost in Luzon, over there in the Philippines somewhere. And then you hear about the war reports coming back, this one over here, that one over there, everywhere.